Hello, hello. You all come in praying, trusting that each of you are doing well. Truly grateful for another day, trusting that everything is going well. Your day got off to a great start. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Here in the area where I'm located, the sun is shining. Most of all, God allowed me to open my eyes. He touched me this morning. He touched you if you're able to hear me. He touched you this morning. And for that alone, man, we got to tell him thank you. So it's a day, man, beautiful day. If God touched you, your eyes are open, your day have started, it's up to you to make your day, make it be what you desire for it to be, keeping God at the forefront. As you're tuning in, as you're coming on, I'm asking each of you tag, share, and invite. Tag, share, and invite. Tag and share and invite, okay? Tag, share, and invite. Also want to invite each of you all to go to the YouTube page. Go to the, I think it's Level Up Thursdays. Level Up Thursdays. I want you all to go in there. Make sure that you subscribe. I want to get them all up, get the numbers up there. Once again, Brother Joe, Sister Viv, praying and trusting that each of you are doing well. Cynthia, good to see you. Good to see you. Praying and trusting that all of you all are doing good. For the moment, y'all caught me. I'm doing a little bit of work. Trusting that all of you all are well. Lady C, praying and trusting that you're doing well. Everything is going good in your job. Hey, all of you all tag and share. Send it out there. Just don't be afraid to send your emojis, your hearts, your thumb up, all of the above. Don't be afraid to send them, okay? Don't be afraid to send them. We're truly grateful. Damien, man, what's going on? Trusting that you're doing well. You and the family, got to put these on so I can see a little bit better. Trusting that you and the family, all of you all are good in every way. Erica and all the family, thanks for inviting. Thanks for sharing it. Everyone, we want to tell you all good afternoon. Good afternoon to each and every one of you. Good afternoon to each and every one of you. Today is a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day. You're here, you're breathing, eyes are open. God has touched you, woke you up this morning, allowing you to start on your way. Let's get ready to go in. Let's get ready to go in. Let's get ready to go in. Thank you, Lady C. She put it up there. Make sure that you all go in on the YouTube page and make sure you subscribe. Sister Rose, praying and trusting that you're doing well. Praying and trusting that you're doing well up there in the big C. Trusting that you're doing well. Praying that you're doing good. Jennifer, praying that you're well. All of y'all are doing good. Pastor O, my son, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, y'all, let's get the numbers up there. Y'all put them out, put them out, put them out, put them out. I say it all the time. 12 o'clock is the only time that the hands are straight up. Lift those hands. Tell God, thank you. I'm going to say it one more time. Lift those hands and tell God, thank you. You owe it to him. 12 o'clock is the only time them hands are straight up. You owe it to him. You owe it to him. You owe it to him. Woke you up this morning, clothed you in your right mind, gave you use and activities of all of your limbs. And for that we say thank you. We're truly grateful. We're getting ready to go on in. Not going to hold you. This message today might not be for everybody, but I know it's for a select few. I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to try to hype you or any of the above. Sure, Miami, what's going on? Sister VV, what's going on? Trusting that all of you all are doing well. Getting ready to go on. Everyone that I didn't get an opportunity to speak to you all, I'm doing it now. Hello, hello, hello. Go ahead. You all do me a favor. Lift your hands up. Lift your hands. Tell God thank you. I'm waiting. I'm pausing. Lift those hands up. If you're able to lift the hands up, you can get up. I don't care what you're going through, what you're dealing with, whatever it is. If you can lift those hands up, you can get up. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Good afternoon to each of you. Let's get ready to go on in. Let's get ready to go on in. If I don't get the opportunity to speak to you when I get into this to this actual encouragement, I don't want to break that up. So I'm telling you now, if I don't get an opportunity, good afternoon to everyone. Today we're going to talk about, I'm just going to be on for a brief moment. Just for a moment. I want to speak to your spirit. I want to ignite something within you that's going to redirect your train of thought, your thinking. I want to just enlighten you for the moment. I may be only talking to 6 of you all. Those of you that can grasp it. Today we're going to talk about don't make a moment permanent. I'm going to say that again. Don't make a moment permanent. One more time, like we in church. Don't make a moment permanent. Well, what are you talking about? You got to understand, what is a moment? A moment is a brief period in time. That's what a moment is. A moment is, I'm going to say that again. I hope that y'all can grasp this. A moment is a brief period in time, a very brief period in time. I woke up this morning with this on me, and I was trying to go somewhere else, and God kept pressing this on me, and I was like, why? I don't know if it stemmed from a conversation that I had with a group of guys on last evening. I don't know, but God was pressing my spirit to share this with you, to enlighten, to encourage you. Don't allow or don't make a moment permanent. We all must understand. We go through things. Some things we know of. Some things catch us off guard. But we go through. It's all a part, and I have said this to you before, it's all a part of the journey that you're on. I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer, not because somebody preached about it, not because I heard it from somewhere else, or not because of this. I'm a firm believer. Everything that transpires in your life has a purpose. It is significant. It has its purpose. And we never really understand it at the moment while, or understand it while we're dealing with it or going through that very brief period in time. Even though sometimes a moment can seem like it's a lifetime, especially when you're going through it. I'm quite sure that everybody can attest to this. I'm quite sure everyone can attest to this. When you're going through something, man, it seems like at times I'm the only one dealing with it. Lord, how long am I deal with it? But in reality, it's only when it's a moment, it's a brief period. And during that brief period in time can be the most significant period in time. What do you mean? What we go through, I heard a preacher say, we grow through. What we go through, we grow through. In other words, just because you had a moment, the moment does not define the individual or who you are. My bishop says this so plainly. He says it so profoundly. Dr. Todd Hall, love you dearly, Bishop. He says this: I did what I did, but I'm not what I done. My bishop, Dr. Hall, Todd M. Hall, said these words, and he says it, speaks it so profoundly. I did what I did, but I'm not what I done. What I did at that moment is not permanent in my life because I'm not it. I did it. It was a part of the journey. It was something that I can reflect on. I did it. I can acknowledge that. But I'm not it. I'm not what I did. I'm not it. I'm not what I've done. You're not what you're done, what you done. We're not going to cross all the I's, cross all the T's, dot all the I's. You're not going to do that. None of us are perfect, but we're maturing as we grow, as we matriculate, and particularly as we go through life. However you want to say the word. It should mature us, not minimize us. It's only for a moment. It's only for a moment. And I know it seems like that moment, the thing that you're dealing with, can seem like it's forever. It can seem like, man, God, it's forever. And it's like at that moment, like it's a ton of weight that's on you. A ton. I'm talking about like you're carrying around weights and it got you to a point where you can't function. You can't eat. You can't do anything because nothing settles in your spirit. Nothing settles in your body. Don't allow or don't make a moment permanent. You did it. Don't beat yourself up. I was talking to a group of guys on last evening. I was talking to them on last evening. And God, man, gave me, went to speaking through me. Saying some things, man, and they were getting delivered even on the phone. I was encouraging them. Not out of my own intellect. I share some of the things that I've been through to let them know, watch this, you are not the only one that's been through something. We probably don't go through the same thing, but we all encounter something. But don't make it permanent. You went through it, but what you went through does not define your life. Does not define who you are or who you're going to become. The only time it does that is when you make it permanent and you don't release it. You don't let it go. You're continuing to hold this thing from whenever it transpired all the way up to the present time. And you begin to wonder, Lord, why am I not moving? Did you make a moment permanent? Did you make a moment permanent? Or watch this. Or you can ask yourself the question, am I going to own it? Saying, yes, I did it. But I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward from it. It made me. And some of those moments, I can say this again, don't feel good. Some of the moments make you cry. Some of the moments make you want to snap, crackle, and pop. You know the cereal Rice Krispies. Some of the moments make you want to do that. But don't allow a moment to get you out of your character. Don't allow a moment to become permanent to where it disconnects you from your source. Sometimes during that moment, man, it seems like God, like God ain't speaking. It's not that he's not speaking, but it's because we're going through that moment. We can't hear him. All we hearing is what we're dealing with at that brief period in time. That's all we hear. God is speaking. We can't hear him because we have so much going on in here until it is voiding or blocking what God is wanting to say. Oh, let me say that. Or what God is saying. Don't make your moment permanent. I'm telling you this. Reanalyze, revamp, check your life, check your spirit. Don't try to size no one else up. Today is a day of reflection of yourself. Lord, is there anything in my life that I did, know that I did at that moment? Am I still carrying that? Am I still wearing it? And watch this. Here's a good one. Am I still having conversations about it? And here it is. It happened 20 years ago for that moment. Yeah, okay. Or am I allowing it, or did I allow it to grow me? Am I going to allow it to mature me? When you have grown past a thing, when you have grown past a thing, you find yourself not talking about it. People can bring it up, watch this, but you can acknowledge it. But when you have grown or matured past that moment, it is no longer a part of your conversation. You haven't forgot what you done. Rest assured, people gonna always bring it up. I remember when. We all remember when. But can I help you? It's not a part of my dictionary. It's not a part of my daily vocabulary. It's not a part of my conversation every day, because if I have to talk about it every day, It's in me permanent. Is there some permanent stuff that's there that I have to get rid of? My moment, I shouldn't have to talk about it every day. Allowing it to break me. Allowing it to make me have a moment to where, here's a moment now, watch this. I did it, but I'm still having the moment. How am I still having the moment? Your spirit down every time you talk to somebody. Well, you know, it's no. I did that. I did that. I own that. Now I'm living past that. I'm going to say that again. I hope y'all grab it. I did that. I own that. But now I'm living past that. Don't make a moment permanent. And matter of fact, don't allow others to make a moment permanent in your life. They can keep it on their minds. They can keep the conversation going within themselves. It's fine. They're going to talk anyway. But just because they're talking, that means that they're thinking about you. If they're talking about you, that means that you're so heavily on their mind, there must be something about, somebody say, me. Some people can't let your moment go because you're so important. How do you know you're important? Everywhere you turn, they're always talking about you. God, they always saying something, but you don't care about, get past the point of caring about what they're saying. They were saying it even before God allowed you to hear it. It doesn't matter. Don't allow a moment to become permanent. I'm simply saying something that you did, whether it was bad, whether it was something so, man, that you don't even want to, regardless of what it may have been, we all have done something. We all. I probably didn't do it like you did. I probably didn't do exactly what you done, but there's no big eyes, no little U's. It's still all apart. It was a moment. But I can testify today. You should be able to testify today. I'm past it now. That's all I'm saying. I'm past it now. I did that. I did that. I own that. Now I'm living past that. Don't make it permanent. The way you know to do a self-check, the way you know if it's permanent in your life, it's when you're always talking about what happened, what you done, and you're never happy. You're never, and people ask, well, you okay? I'm fine. You always want pity. No, pity will kill you. Pity will kill you. Don't allow an unnecessary thing to linger over your head if it's not helping you. Am I making sense to you? The enemy will love to keep stuff afresh in your mind. But it's up to you if you allow it. Don't make a moment permanent. While I was talking to these guys, while I was talking to them on last evening, it really blessed me. It blessed me like never before. It blessed me, man. You never know what people deal with, what they go through. So, watch this. I don't care nothing about the title. I don't care nothing about, I thank God for it. I don't care anything about the plaques I got on the wall, the schools that's fine. But I'm not going to put myself bigger than you or make you feel like, watch this, I don't have moments. But one thing that I can say that may differ, but not saying that you can't, I don't wear it. I stopped wearing it. I didn't make it permanent. I had to grow past making something permanent and make it part of my past. That's all it is. You all be encouraged. Like I said, I only want to speak to just a few of you all. Those of you all that can grab it. Doesn't matter what you're dealing with, what you're going through. Doesn't matter what you're dealing with, what you're going through. If God be God, and God knows I know he is. If God be God, what he done for me, what he done for others, He's in the process of doing it for you now. Regardless of what the moment was, the hurt, the pain, the hurt you caused, the pain you caused, whatever it was, God can pull you past it if you allow him. The question I want to ask you, do you want to get past the moment, or do you still want your life to be in a cycle called repeat? You steady living it. Have to move past it at some time. Dust them shoes off. Stick your chest out. Walk and talk with authority. I remember, I do too. I'm gone now. Y'all be encouraged. If I said anything on today, remember these 5 words. Don't make a moment permanent regardless to what it may be. Don't make a moment permanent regardless of what it may be. Learn from it, mature from it, grow past it. If I said anything on today that encouraged you, any of you all, my Cash App is on the screen, $H Channel 3. Any of you all that desires to sow, any of you all that desires to sow into this soil, you got opportunity to do it right now. $H Channel 3. I pray I said something that encouraged you, inspired you, uplifted you, motivated you, and pushed you past your moment. I pray that I did. Pray that it was something said. You all be encouraged. Once again, my bishop, Dr. Todd M. Hall, says this so profoundly. So profoundly. I did what I did, but I'm not what I done. Can I say that one more time before I let you go? I did what I did, but I'm not what I done. Why? I did it, but I'm not making it permanent. I did it, but I'm not what I done. I'm not living it. No, I'm past it. Be encouraged. Cash App on the screen. $H Channel 3. Until next time, unless God says something totally different, I look forward to speaking, seeing each and every one of you all. Same time, same place. Once again, unless God says something different. Get yourself up. Start moving. You got this. Get up. Get past that moment. Everything you've been through, everything you have encountered, allow it to grow you. I speak peace in everyone's life on today. I speak his peace that surpasses all understanding. That comfort, that peace that you're standing in need of, that God give it to you. The things you're trying to recollect, the things that you're trying to wrestle with in your mind, that God will give you what you need. That peace. I ain't talking about man's peace. I'm talking about his peace that surpasses it all. I speak that upon each and every one of you all's life. Walk in the authority that the Spirit of God that God have given you. Know who you are. Be the woman, the man that God have destined for you to be. Be encouraged. Until next time, I gotta go. Level up.